Welcome to God Power Live, where Black women gods come to connect with their likeness. Are we live? Welcome to Welcome to God Power. Have we started or not? I'm here every weekday at 8 a.m. Pacific for Black women gods to come and connect with our likeness and really prepare for us to meet offline and refine our emotions so we can do what we came here for. Okay. My screen is looking a little different, so we're gonna keep it moving. So first, I want to start with all of this online stuff is to prepare for us to meet offline. For those of you who have a calling, okay, and you have been running and hiding because you've been alone, because you've been misunderstood, because no one has seen you, and because you've been terrified, because we've inherited things. We're down here on earth like everybody else. Hello, TikTok. By the way, I broadcast on Facebook and TikTok every weekday at 8 a.m. Pacific. And so anyway, all this online stuff is really for us to prepare to meet offline. So just know that, okay? So for those of us who know that, I mean, it's going to be inside of. Okay, so the topic for today, for example, right? The topic for today is um, becoming ourselves in front of our kind, us, right? And what I know from my own life experience and working with so many women around the world is that, first of all, we haven't become who we are. And most of us have not, we're afraid to be who we really are in front of people. Okay. Hello, 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 TikTok. Go ahead and share this. I just got here. I'm here for 15 minutes every weekday. Thank you for the hearts. And so share this because I'll be here for at least 10-ish more minutes, 10, 12 more minutes. So Jesus Christ. Okay, so before I go into the topic of what it's going to take for us to start to soften into, and part of the reason why I go live every day is start to prepare you just by being here, right? Even if you come to watch the replay, okay? Coming to be here, okay? Hello. Thank you for the compliment, right? And then for those who come inside of the private Facebook group, for those who come inside of the launch, for those who we're already having conversations in the DM. It's like lots of things happening in different ways. So for us to meet offline. So before I get into the topic, one, I want to clean up something that I said yesterday. One, I said that this platform over here shut me down. No, what they did is they shut down this channel here that I used to connect. So to correct, they didn't shut me down. They shut down this thing, okay, which, prohibited me from being able to stream on this channel. That's what they did. Number two, I said get a passport, and then I said get another passport. To be clear, I mean get another passport of another country. So let's say you want to get a Colombian passport, you want to get a British passport, you want to get an Italian passport, like get different passports from different countries. That's what I meant when I say get another passport. I didn't mean get another US passport. I don't even know if you can get another US passport. But I just want to correct that for folks who may have been wondering, okay? Now, this conversation of um, uh, becoming ourselves in front of each other. Now, there are 5 topics that when I speak, they're always pointing to the 5 chief topics that you and I will need as Black women gods to come into the full power that we are, to be able to start to create the content that we really want to create, to look at our vision, be clear about it, write it down, and to have all of our actions be powerfully feeding the vision, right? Versus hiding, engaging in lower level things, lower level conversations, waking up every day in the same pattern, feeling like you can't get yourself out of a whatever pattern that you're in, okay? So the 5 key areas that we talk about, and I'm going to share how this links, okay? One is trusting your original system. Like, you're not going anywhere that you want to go as far as your vision, the one that has been in you since forever. 20 years old, 5 years old, 15 years old. The real God vision that's in you, all of your signature answers are inside of your original system. So you must trust your original system. Okay. Number two is navigating hard things. When I say hard things, I mean the way you will feel like you're getting beat up, okay? The way you feel like you're getting beat up by life, beat up by your family, beat up by people in the comments, in the content you're creating, feeling like you're just getting beat up on a mood level, like you can't, they call it resistance and dark night of the soul, and right? So navigating those hard things and not doing it alone, which is why number three is hyperconnectivity. Like, look around. Look around. If I seem like an exception to you, it's because I am. It's because you are. Like, I've been, first of all, when you talk about being public, not hiding, it is so exceptional for a black woman specifically. Then you start talking about a black woman God, right? Who is doing the distinct thing that she is there. You start really niching into who you are. You are an anomaly. But here's the thing. When we start gathering and talking, you'll see how much we're not an anomaly. We're just scattered all over the dang on place, okay? Around the world. So we develop in hyperconnectivity, not in silos alone, which most of us are used to, unfortunately. So it is a real working of a muscle. It's a real humility. It's a real truth telling about what you need and that you're not going to get far by yourself. Hello, that's right. It's evident, which is why hyperconnectivity is essential. Essential, which is why today's topic is becoming ourselves in front of each other, becoming ourselves with our kind, humility, vulnerable. So I'm going to get into that. Now, let me hurry up. Number four is, where is it? I had it on a piece of paper around here. There's two more, okay? Every topic, we need this, okay? So let's get to the topic of today, which is becoming ourselves in front of each other. Now, what do I mean? Well, first of all, who are you? You're becoming true. Okay. What does that mean? That means saying what you really mean. That means letting your feelings out. That means exploring the unknown of you in front of other people, your own people. Okay. It means truth telling, right? And when you start mixing unknown, the unknown of you, the darkness of you with truth telling in front of other people in a vulnerable way, that is such a sensitive, fragile domain for most of us. Okay. And so, how do we do this? This is why I keep pushing for us to be in person. This is why I keep pushing about where is the other? Hold on one second. I put these up on the wall in here all the time. I put down one, put up one, take it down and put up another one and take notes and take down one, put up another one. So this one was down with all the other ones up against the wall over there. So okay, the vision, emotional refinement. This is the one, emotional refinement. So you've been knowing that I say, what are we here for? This whole me being here every weekday at 8 a.m. is what? So Black women gods can come in to connect with their likeness and refine our emotions so we can do what we came here for, okay? When you are, for example, having a conversation with me or any one of the other women who you're going to meet when we gather in London, Miami, Atlanta, LA, Chicago, wherever you end up meeting one of Canada, all right? And you are saying something out of your mouth that you've never said before, but it's true and it feels strange and weird. That's such a tender, vulnerable stop by and opening up that in you, right? Wherever it could be like lodged, where that's why you're having the headaches. That's why you're having the backaches. Lord knows how it shows up. Maybe that's why you have this chronic tick that you have, whatever the thing is. It's because it's this thing. It's not just one thing either. It's a multitude of things that it's looking for expression in you. Thank you for all those hearts. Okay. It's wanting to go somewhere where it can actually exist and be witnessed versus it like it scours all over your it's inside of you, but it's not going anywhere. This is why the women who get urinary tract infections all the time, who get yeast infections all the time, who get chronic headaches all the time, whose hair is falling out, whose vagina is drying up, who back hurts all the time, who always is having pain, who is always in these emotional states that feel overwhelming and paralyzing, and she can't take any powerful action. She's actually scared to get with people like all these things, right? Oftentimes it's because it's something lodged in you that's looking to come out, but it knows that it can't yet because your mom can't hear it, your husband can't hear it. Obviously, your kids is not all these women and people and decisions, and the life that you constructed so far has been one of your own prison making. And it's looking for a place to come out because you want to be free and lighter. And when your whole spirit says this, it's because the thing in you is, ugh. If you go look at my wall on TikTok right now, there's a testimonial from a woman. Her name is Elise. She and I had some private time together. She signed up for a private have VIP day with me. And she said all she saw was me on a Facebook Live on another woman's wall who had worked with me. And she said she saw me talking and the whole thing was like, ugh, like the whole thing. And when we got together, it all came out. And this is what's going on all the time. So like watching me all the time, I'm binge watching all your content, Naima. And then what do? You like, it wants to go. It wants to come out. It starts to lift. Like if it's dormant in your back, dormant, right? And you running all over the place, just looking at everybody content online, feeling like you about to go. Then where's it going to go? It needs to come out of your mouth and talk like this. And this is what is happening. And then all the stuff that you never even said that you don't even know is in you comes out of your mouth. This is why we need hyperconnectivity. This is why we need emotional refinement, because you cannot lead your God vision by yourself. You cannot get over it with that scarce thinking. Now, and I also say this with empathy. It's not always scarcity. Sometimes you just got told by somebody, your father, your mother. Hell, I was on a date with a guy who was, acting strange about what I was sharing. It comes from an innumerable number of ways. The man that you're with, you know that he ain't having it. I've had married women tell me, that's why nothing is impressive about being married when your man, you can't even be who you are with your man. Huh? Right? There's nothing impressive. I don't give a damn. We've been married for 20 years and the father of my kids. Congratulations, girl. Your golden handcuffs. Congratulations, baby. Because I done had women tell me in private that they know they can't come into their power with their husbands. There's nothing in that says God. Okay? The answer is absolutely not. So I say all this to say that we get messages all over the place that what we have to say, who we are, those nuanced things that it's like, you think to yourself, is anybody else know this? Does anybody else see this? Does anybody? Yes, because it's for you to bring it out. It's for you to bring it out, but you're scared to bring it out. That's why you need hyperconnectivity with your people. You're going to have to pay, baby. You're going to have to pay in time, money, attention, energy. What the fuck? Or just stay in your little prison crying, watching everybody content, and your ass going to get older and older, and you're going to be miserable. That's how this shit go. Ask me how I know. This is your home. This is your home. Okay? So I'm wrapping up here. I got about a minute left. Listen at this. I want you, if you know you are a Black woman God and you are ready to refine your emotions, you are of high character, you're communicative, you're responsible for your energy, your emotions, or you're ready to mature in that way, and you want to co-host a gathering of us in your city, you want to develop your leadership in that way, you want to start to uncover your true intent, you want to start to find out more about who you are through engaging in high-level projects, people, activities, your own kind, go to the link in my bio and click Black Women Gods. The details are there. If you want to participate as just a participant, you can sign up there. Don't come over here if you are not about it. Like, stay the fuck away. And I mean it. Okay? Stay the fuck away if you're not ready to be grown and mature. Okay? Listen, you need to be over 35. I hate that it's like that, but there's a maturity that happens with age. There's a maturity what happens. Those of you, think back to when you were 30 and 25, how silly you were. How much you thought you knew so much, and you was talking shit. I heard a girl 33 the other day talking about with her old ass. Well, sweetheart, do you not plan to get into your 40s? Do you plan to end your life at 36 or something? Because that's kind of how this go, baby. You that's kind of how this go. And I was thinking to myself, that sounds like some shit I might have said at 25 years old. So this is what I mean. There's a maturity that happens with time. You need to get beat up by life some more. You need to get toe up, dragged down, humbled before you can start understanding the humility it takes to really be vulnerable, mature, and powerful with other Black women gods who are about it. Okay? Who are about it. So go to the link in my bio if you want to co-host, if you have questions, DM me, because we're ready to start gathering early 2024. Early 2024. Okay? So let's go. If you're ready to navigate hard things together, if you're ready to mature like never before, if you're ready to be the face of the God-given gifts that you have been given, who you are, come out into the front, refine who you are, be true, be the anomaly who's in front, bringing out more anomalies so it's no longer an anomaly, it's the norm. Okay? Go to the link in my bio. There's so many things going on there. Check them out. But if you're ready for what I've been talking about here, check out Black Women Gods Gather. Black Women Gods Gather. I'm here every weekday at 8 a.m. Pacific, here on TikTok, here on Facebook. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. All right.